And so it comes to this. The final and the end. The final death of a major character in Dragon Ball GT and also in the entire original Dragon Ball run in the 80s and 90s. This is truly the end of an era. From the very first episode of Dragon Ball all the way down to the last episode of Dragon Ball GT. It was quite a run. So Shenlong is based on a character that Akira Toriyama helped to design in a video game that was very popular in Japan in the 90s. It was the final boss and the most evil demonic villain of this video game, but I forgot the name. But Toei took the design of this villain and they put it into creating Shenlong. So Shenlong is the one-star dragon. He's a very tall guy. He's over 10 feet tall. He's very reptilian looking, and he has a lot of the same features as Frieza. And he's basically a Manglomaniac. Shenlong wants to take the minus energy and use it to kill all life on the Earth and all of the universe. He wants to create poison spawns, or basically poisonous pods or whatever, and wipe out all life in the galaxy. And later, he just wants to wipe out and destroy all of existence. Kill and destroy every atom in the entire microcosm. So this is one seriously bad dude. Shenlong makes his debut by killing Nova Shenlong after he betrayed Ice Shenlong. And then he fights Super Saiyan 4 Goku and easily overpowers him. And this is after Goku gets to be stronger than Nova and Ice Shenlong combined. Then Goku harnesses the power of his friends, Gohan, Ultimate Gohan, Goten, Trunks, Pan, Majub or Oob, who I remind you has fused with innocent Boo or good Boo, and basically all of the Z fighters get together and they power and transfer their ki into Goku. Goku powers up into the ultimate Golden Ozaru, or a full power Golden Ozaru, and transforms into a full power or an ultra full Super Saiyan 4, sometimes referred to as a super ultra full power Saiyan 4. With this new attained power combined with a Zenkai boost, Goku is actually now stronger than Shenlong. Goku fires a super powerful Kamehameha times 10 and almost kills Shenlong. Shenlong is completely overpowered and incinerated in the attack, but at the last moment he survives and eats the other 6 Dragon Balls. They are then corrupted and turned back into evil and cracked again and powered with minus energy. The combined power of the 7 corrupted Dragon Balls and all of the minus energy transforms and evolves Shenlong into Omega Shenlong. Omega Shenlong wants to destroy the entire universe and all of existence with the power of his negative minus energy. And indeed, he is very powerful, very dangerous villain. He could destroy the entire universe at the snap of a finger. So anyways, Goku fights him, and Goku uses the Dragon Fist, the powerful, mighty Dragon Fist, at full power. But even with that, and although indeed Omega Shenlong is pretty much almost destroyed, with just a little parcel or a piece of matter Surviving, he completely regenerates. Omega Shenlong regenerates from just the leftover slime on Goku's hand. From the very slime on Goku's hand where he punches Omega Shenlong regenerates completely, in a lot of a similar fashion to Majin Buu. So anyways, Omega Shenlong is using the different powers of the different shadow dragons to fight Goku. So Li Shen Shenlong was created by the wish that Mr. Popo used to bring back all those who were killed by Frieza and the Frieza Force on planet Namek, including the broken-hearted Sanochiro. But anyways, Omega Shenlong is very dangerous. So Bulma creates a Blutz Waves tank that turns Prince Vegeta into a Golden Ozaru, or into an Ozaru. Once Vegeta takes over the power of the Ozaru, he turns into a Golden Ozaru and then into a Super Saiyan 4. Then Goku and Prince Vegeta fuse, or do the Metamarine fusion, into Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta is at a whole nother level, and in fact, he is so powerful and has red hair, it is potentially possible that he is a Super Saiyan 5. But usually he is referred to as being a Super Saiyan 4. But it's very possible that Gogeta was almost as powerful as a Super Saiyan 5. Just by using only a small margin of his power, he actually overpowers Omega Shenlong and frees the other 6 Dragon Balls, which are again purified. However, because Gogeta is so powerful, he is only able to maintain the fusion for like 5 to 10 minutes and separates back into Goku and Prince Vegeta. Omega Shenlong then absorbs the 5 Dragon Balls and turns back into Omega Shenlong. He was Li Shen Shenlong briefly again. Goku eats the 4-star Dragon Ball, which leads to the revival of Nova Shenlong. But Goku is not strong enough to maintain the power of Super Ultra Full Power Saiyan 4. And Vegeta is also getting weakened as well. So Nova Shenlong appears, and he tries to use a Super Golden Sun Furnace attack, but Omega Shenlong puts the corrupted Dragon Balls into Nova Shenlong's body just before he self-destructs. And then Omega Shenlong re-corrupts the 4-star Dragon Ball and takes its power again along with its minus energy and reverts back into his full form, in addition to the fact that he is even stronger than before. The only time that Goku and Vegeta were a match for Omega Shenlong was when they were fused into Gogeta, who was able to use positive energy to completely undo the minus energy of Omega Shenlong. But even though Goku is only a kid, he is able to resist and pull back against the attacks of Omega Shenlong somehow. But when Omega Shenlong finally fires a super ultra powerful minus energy ball, he actually kills Goku. Goku dies under a pile of rocks, or at least it's assumed that Goku is dead. But apparently, even though Goku has died, his soul remains inside of his dead body under mysterious circumstances. When Omega Shenlong is about to use all of the minus energy to destroy the entire universe and kill all life on all planets in all of the galaxies, all across the universe, and eventually destroy it, Elder Kaioshin is telling Kabuto Supreme Kaioshin that over the course of the next few centuries, the enormous amounts of minus energy generated from the Earth or from the destroyed Earth will simply erase the entire universe and all of the dimensions from existence. That's how much of a threat Omega Shenlong is. But at the last moment, Goku is somehow brought back to life, possibly with the potential of plus energy or positive energy. Goku then creates a giant galactic Genki Dama, and with the help of King Kai or North Kaio, Goku is able to get the people of planet Emeka, the planet where the giants were at, planet M2, planet Lude, the planet where the different villagers were being attacked by this guy or whatever that basically had one of the Black Star Dragon Balls. All of the planets in the galaxy where Goku, Pan, and Trunks and Jairu went to on the Galactic Grand Tour, as well as from the afterlife, heaven, hell, the Kaioshin realm, from hell, from Yenma Daio's check-in station, from the Earth, and basically from all across the entire galaxy, Goku is able to take that, convert it into plus or positive energy, and create a giant-sized Genki Dama, and then Goku throws it on Omega Shenlong. Omega Shenlong does try his best to pummel Goku, but none of his attacks are able to cause any harm to Goku. Goku is immune to pain. Goku fires the Galactic Genki Dama, or the Universal Genki Dama, on Omega Shenlong, and in an instant, all of the minus and negative energy is destroyed. Omega Shenlong is broken down into a skeleton, and that is destroyed and incinerated into dust. And the 7 Dragon Balls are fully purified and returned to their original state, as they were before Oolong wished for a pair of panties at Emperor Pilaf's castle many decades before, when the Dragon Balls began to be corrupted with minus energy. Goku falls to the ground and apparently dies, and indeed Goku was actually dead. He was briefly able to return back to life, but after the demise of Omega Shenlong, Goku is dead again. The original Shenlong appears and restores Goku back to life. Goku wishes for everyone who had died, since the 2 android number 17s opened the portal between the Earth and Hell under the operation of Dr. Mayu, Dr. Giro, and Park Ranger 17 and Hell 17. Shenlong grants this wish, and all the people that were killed by the villains that escaped from Hell, Park Ranger 17, Hell 17, Super 17, and all of the Shadow Dragons, and Omega Shenlong, all those people are brought back to life from death, including Kululin. Then Shenlong explains that he has to leave the realm of the mortals and the universe behind for 100 years, or for the next several hundred years, and he has to take the Dragon Balls away from mankind and from mortals, because mortals are inherently too evil and corrupt to properly use the Dragon Balls. Even the gods cannot improperly misuse the Dragon Balls, but Shenlong offers Goku to come along with him to the realm of the Dragon Gods. Goku agrees and says farewell to all of his friends and family, and rides away with Shenlong into the clouds, together with the Dragon Balls. Pan says farewell to her grandpa Goku. Prince Vegeta is left by Goku and Shenlong to basically watch over the Earth as the new guardian. So Dende is the new god or guardian of Earth, Prince Vegeta is the new protector of Earth, and Pan gets to keep the gi that Goku wore when he defeated Omega Shenlong, And so Goku says goodbye to all of his friends and family and departs for the Dragon Realm, to the Dragon Realm with Shenlong. Goku does appear on the Mutant Roshi's island and fights Kululin briefly before he vanishes. The Mutant Roshi and Kululin have no idea where Goku left, but the Mutant Roshi realizes that Goku has completed his lifelong journey and is now gone to the realm of the gods. In Hell, Piccolo is fighting and defeating a demon and saves an Oni from a demon. Goku appears. Piccolo assumes that Goku is now trapped in Hell again and must have died, but Goku explains that he wants Piccolo to take care and hopes that he is able to escape from Hell one day. So Goku and Piccolo shake hands and make up for old times, and then Goku disappears. Goku becomes a disembodied spirit and is a lot like Obi-Wan Kenobi's Force Ghost in Star Wars. So you know how in Star Wars, how Obi-Wan Kenobi became a Force Ghost? Well, that's what Goku becomes. Goku is able to teleport anywhere in the microcosm that he so chooses. He is now completely immortal. Goku rests on the back of Shenlong. The Dragon Balls go into his body. Goku vanishes and joins into Shenlong, and that is the end of the story. 100 years later, Goku Jr. and Prince Vegeta Jr. are fighting each other at the 51st or the 47th Tenkaichi Budokai. Pan, who is now 106 years old, gets into an argument with Bulma Lee, and Goku Jr. and Vegeta Jr. both transform into Super Saiyans, and apparently Goku is watching in the spectator audience, and suddenly disappears. Outside of the main stadium of the Tenkaichi Budokai, Goku is walking, and he sees the giant statues dedicated to himself and to Mr. Satan as the saviors of the earth and of the universe from the evil of the shadow dragons. Goku has become a legend and a myth, along with Mr. Satan. And 100 years have passed, and the legacy of Goku is still strong and looms well. This is the end of Goku's heroic journey from boyhood and from his training, or the Turtle Hermit training. Goku looks back on his entire life, and we see various scenes from Dragon Ball, Dragon Ball Z, and Dragon Ball GT. Goku meeting with Bulma and going out with the Dragon Balls, the first time that Emperor Pilaf summons Shenlong at his castle, Oolong and Puar doing shape-shifting, the desert bandit Yamcha, Ten Shinhan and Chaozu at the Tenkaichi Budokai, Goku defeating the Red Ribbon Army and jumping through the mech suit of Adjutant Black, Goku knocking out Ten Shinhan at the World Martial Arts Tournament, Goku using the Ozaru Rage Fist to go through Demon King Piccolo, Goku defeating Piccolo Demon Jr. at the 23rd Budokai, Goku using the Kamehameha Kaioken to defeat Prince Vegeta and his Gallic Gun, Frieza killing Krillin or Kululin, triggering Goku into becoming a Super Saiyan, Goku using a Ki Blast to overpower and defeat Frieza, future Trunks killing Mecha Frieza, Gohan becoming a Super Saiyan 2, Gohan defeating and destroying Cell with a father and son Kamehameha, Goku destroying Kid Majin Buu, and finally Super Saiyan 4 Goku destroying Baby when he goes into the sun at the end of the Baby arc, Goku using the Dragon Fist to kill Super 17 and the defeat and demise of Omega Shenlong, and a few other scenes. So basically, Goku looks back quite fondly on his life, as does his granddaughter Pan. Goku gets the power pole, jumps up into the air, and summons the Kento-un, or the Nimbus Cloud, and flies away into the clouds on the Nimbus Cloud. And then the end credits roll, and it says, "The End." And that is the death of Li Shen Shenlong and Omega Shenlong. And that concludes the 64 episodes of Dragon Ball GT, which ran for 64 episodes from 1996 to 1997, including one television special, Son Goku's side story, The Proof of His Courage Lies in the Four-Star Ball. And this also is the conclusion of the original run of Dragon Ball in Japan. Dragon Ball ran for 153 episodes, Dragon Ball Z ran for 297 episodes, and Dragon Ball GT ran for 64 episodes. After the last episode of GT, there was no more Dragon Ball related media that was made except in the form of video games. Dragon Ball continued to have a wide popularity in Japan and the West, going on into the 2000s. But no new series or movie or television special or OVA was made for years after the end of GT. And indeed, it really did seem that Dragon Ball was over with. Yet, just as Dragon Ball GT finished running in Japan, Dragon Ball Z began premiering on Toonami in the United States and in Europe and the West, and it immediately took off. In 1997, Dragon Ball Z came to Toonami and started airing in the West, and immediately became a sensation along with Sailor Moon and Pokemon. Yet, in Japan, the original series of Dragon Ball Z, and Dragon Ball GT was over. It would be 10 years until a new series was released. In 2008, Heya, Son Goku and His Friends Return premiered as a Toei special. In 2009, there was Dragon Ball Evolution, which actually almost killed the franchise. And I'm actually going to do a special on talking about Dragon Ball Evolution. But in 2009, the first episode of Dragon Ball Kai aired, and then Dragon Ball Kai, premiered in Japan and the West in the Scion arc. But what actually brought Dragon Ball back from its long hiatus, and what actually ended the Dragon Ball Z Dark Ages, was in 2013, the movie Dragon Ball Z God and God, known in the West as Dragon Ball Z Battle of Gods, aired. And so, we now go into the Dragon Ball Dark Ages. Thank you for watching and hope you enjoyed it. What's up, Bronx Beats? Dragon Ball Z, boom, boom, let's go! Greek, what's up, Greek? Dragoon Balls. You're just making fun of my autistic speech, bro. Greek, you're just making fun of the way I talk. Or you're just trying to have a good time. I don't know, bro. Computers, I see laptops and video games. Yeah, dude, there is a bunch of Dragon Ball video games. Oh, come on, Bronx. Oh, dude, you're flipping Greek off? Why are you giving Greek the middle finger? Alright, so that's it with Dragon Ball GT. Dragon Ball GT ran for 64 episodes, and there was one television special. And this is also the conclusion of the original run of Dragon Ball, Dragon Ball Z, and Dragon Ball GT. Thank you for watching. Forge Game!